as Las Vegas welcomes the Pro Bowl for the first time. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League. Sports. For years, the NFL's best received a trip to Honolulu or Orlando for their efforts, but now they get a trip to Vegas as EA Sports welcomes you to Allegiant Stadium here in Southern Nevada. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's got this almost to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at it. This is Cook, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They're led by the NFL's MVP in 2018 and also MVP of Super Bowl 54 in his 5th season. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. After 21-yard line.
They'll go option to the short. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Though he shifts past him. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. So they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Extra point by Cool, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. This taken in at the goal line, and he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with first and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he's going to bring this one back for an touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The AFC about ready to take over on offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't make. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And Cook has it, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Rodgers going to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time in the Pro Bowl.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have come upon it. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
There's probably not too much for these coaches to do in terms of X's and O's. But hey, both these teams are in it to win it. So with that, we'll get you back up for the second half of this year's Pro Bowl. Here's Brandon and Charles.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go, Raiders. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On on 2nd and 15 now. Allen going deep for Diggs. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second-half blowout material. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Rodgers now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.